This right here is why I love video games. Okay, this skin just goes to encapsulate all the things that I love about video games in one outfit for one character. And you may be wondering, like, what do you mean by that? And by that, I mean, look at it. My first thoughts was, what is it that I'm looking at? From afar, you realize, oh, this is a interesting looking skin. You don't really see any of the details. You're just like, okay. You see like a name tag, he's got like a jacket, a face mask type of thing, and then you see it's named Repairman. And you're like, okay, but he looks like futuristic sci-fi type of thing going on here. And just based off of the look, if you just zoom in a little bit, what do we have right here? That's right, we got perk canisters. Oh, and what is that we have right here? Oh, we have a key, a whole bunch of keys here. I can see double tap, I can see Widow's Wine, I can see what is that, Pack-a-Punch? There's some other ones there too that I can't really make out, but okay. And then so you see there's perks, there's different keys. You got, I don't know what that is exactly, but it's sparking, you know, kind of has like a cool aesthetic to it. And then the mask, okay, like, oh, it's like something is like feeding into it, some sort of like magical substance perhaps. And what's that? It's changing color, and as that changes color, it pulses through the mask and changes the color of the mask. And of course, you got the little piece of tape over it because Weaver doesn't have an eye. That's just a amazing piece of little detail there. And we turn and we zoom in here, and whoa, what is that? Is that Shangri-La? Is that Doris Teleporter? Is that Kino? What is that one? Shino Numa Transit? Can't really make that out. Kind of looking like maybe Dreisendrach or something. And there's one for Moon and one for Buried. Like, whoa, that makes you think, like, what's up with this character? What happened here? Why does he have these patches of different zombies maps? Wait, but then also, why does he have this futuristic, kind of like cyberpunk type of outfit with different Perca-Cola keys and different Perca-Colas on him? And you continue to look around and you see other patches on the side. There's one for Moon. I can't really make out that one there. Liberty Falls, there's a patch for Liberty Falls, another one for Buried there. And you're like, okay, you're kind of starting to get a picture in your mind. And then you kind of look around, he's got this big old backpack, and you're like, oh yeah, Repairman, he probably has stuff that he's repairing. And you bring it around, and wait a minute, ain't no way I'm looking at that right. Ted's just chilling in the backpack. And what else is here? It's like some kind of looking at, I don't know, maybe like a laser ray gun type of thing. Not like the ray gun weapon, but like some sort of zapper or like a jetpack type of thing. Something along those lines. And it looks like he's got a big like neon sign here. It's like, what is the story here? Why does he have these things? And then you come down here, you see there's this canister that connects to the fluid that goes into the top of his mask here. Okay, he's got this like buzzsaw thing on his side that looks amazing. Bloodied, he's been through some action here. He's got, I don't know exactly that, some metal weapon perhaps. He's got this neon looking sign. He's got another canister here. What else does he have? He's got like different tools. Of course, that makes sense. He's a repairman. What kind of repairman has all this type of stuff in it? Well, why would a repairman be looking futuristic cyberpunk with different things relating to Perca-Colas, different patches to zombies maps, and then you see Ted, and it's like you kind of put the story together as you see all the little details on this outfit. You see that this isn't just some ordinary repairman. It's not someone who just goes around, okay, just gonna fix up this thing. This is like an interdimensional repairman. And you're like, wait, what does that even mean? And is this canon? Because if this is canon, this is insane. It's probably not canon, but just this one skin encapsulates the things that I love about video games. And that is the amount of story that you can jam-pack without saying a single word, without showing off a huge cinematic movie, all within the environment, or in this case, within the character. You don't know anything about this character. Like, yeah, sure, we know it's Weaver, but that's just the skin for Weaver. Okay, that gives you multiple things to think about. One, is there more than one Weaver, perhaps? Two, maybe it's just a fun little homage to zombies and, like, for the fans to be like, yeah, we are thinking about you. We know what you're talking about. We just want to, this is like the Easter egg type of skin. Or three, yeah, it's for Weaver, but this represents a character that is actually canon to zombies. And if this is a character that could actually be canon to zombies, which, I mean, I doubt, but just the fact that it's here makes me think that if this could be canon, this tells such a story. And I just love that so much about video games, and this one skin encapsulates everything. The entire story that is told throughout this entire character without a single word being said is fascinating to me. You can tell what this person is up to, what their goal is, what their job is, with just a title and everything that's on this character. The name of the skin is Repairman. Sure, yeah, we know that, but it doesn't tell you what kind of repairman. It just says Repairman. It could be an AC unit repairman for all we know based off the name, but everything that's on this character reveals to us the whole story, what this character has been through. And let me just say, this character's been through some stuff. He's all dirtied, he's ruffled up, he's got bloody stuff. Like, he's had to fight through some stuff in order to do his job. Like, the saw's all covered in blood. It's kind of hard to see, but the saw's all covered in blood. He's all bloodied or muddied up or whatever it might be. He's just rocking out to music. He's got his headphones, he's got his mask, he's got this weird fluid like going through his mask and like this pack, and it all comes together. It's like, what does this mean? And the amount of questions that it raises and the amount of fascinating details. Say this character is canon, that is incredible. Just if we just saw this one character and we had to interpret what this meant, it could open up so many things for the future of zombies. And I love that. I love that so much. First off, it just looks really cool. It looks like a really fun skin. Second, the amount of Easter eggs on here is amazing. And third, the amount of things that it teases is incredible. And overall, the entire package of this, it tells a story in an outfit without saying a word. Unless you want to count Repairman as for the name of the outfit. But you can tell the journeys that this character has been on. You can tell what he's had to go through, not down to every detail, but you can tell what this guy's about, what he's been through, where he's been, all based off of the story, that the items he has on, and the way that he looks, like what that tells. That is why this skin is the most important skin to me in all of Call of Duty ever, I would probably say. Maybe, if not ever, because I don't know every skin, I'd say at least for Black Ops 6, the most important skin that we have, and probably the most important skin that we will have, unless they do more things like this, because I'm gonna just assume this is canon. There's so much that this could do to play into the story that makes me so excited. And if it's not canon, it still just looks amazing and it gets me really excited. But it's not just this one skin, because if we back out here, we have the Gumball Ballistics Mastercraft blueprint for the XM4. Look at this thing. This tells a story too. It's like futuristic. Okay, so we're continuing with that futuristic type of trend with like the neon type of lights on it. But then at the same time, it's a little beat up. It's got duct tape on it, and you know, wires are kind of hanging over, and it looks like it's rechargeable right there. But it looks fascinating. And as you look around, everything's moving around, and you see gumballs. You see the gobble gums. And if we go to the preview effects, it shoots them out. You shoot out the gumballs. And then you see, wait a minute, it's also got Perca-Colas. What is going on with that? It's as if it mixes the Perca-Colas with the gumballs to make a dangerous ammunition, which is amazing. And then you look around the side and you see different like soda caps, which is just fascinating, which I never realized until just now. And you're like, wait, Juggernog, Stamina Up, Quick Revive, they don't have this anymore. These are not how the perks are. This character is not from our dimension. This character is not from our timeline. This character is not from the storyline. This character is from the Ether story, solely based off the caps of the bottles, the bottle caps here. And then you also look down here and you see it looks like a tombstone topper type of thing used for like the grip. And you just look at this and it's just amazing. It looks so good. And then there's an inspect preview, which, oh wow, that shows off the gun. It's got like melee macchiato arms there. And it pops the whole thing that sucks it into like the void. And then it pops it back out, making it smaller. Which just is such a cool and fun little inspect animation. And then it sucks it back out and gives you your regular weapon. But what's interesting is there's more than just this one animation. There's multiple, which is something I didn't even realize until I watched the video that was kind of talking about it. And I'm like, wait a minute. One of them, you get like a crystal. I think element 115 perhaps. Another one, I think you get like a perk or something like that. And it's like, okay, this is really cool. And you continue, we got the Zaptastic blueprint for the ray gun. And this one, not a ton of like Easter eggs on it per se, but it just looks really good. Like a futuristic, even more futuristic ray gun. Like, love the aesthetic of it. And then you also see it changes what it, like the color that it shoots out. And then when you kill an enemy, it drops perk cans, which is just so cool. Explosion of color. And the inspect animation, I haven't even seen this one yet. This looks sick. Look at that. Of course, summoning the void. That looks awesome. Look at that. It's just so cool. And what's also interesting just with that, the snap of the repairman's fingers can summon in a void. What? That is insane. And then lastly here, we have the big boomer shotgun for the Marine SP, the blueprint. And you look at this and you're just like, wow, it looks awesome. So first off, starting from the side, we have a vending machine input token area right here, which is just a funny nod. We have the neon type of sign, like pulsating type of stuff there that just looks awesome. We have gumballs, more gobble gums in the back there, and we even have Speed Cola, the Speed Cola icon on the back here, which is really cool. And also something that's very interesting, we have another charging port thing here. So this weapon is also rechargeable in some way. And then you make your way across, you see an arrow, you see the shotgun slugs, it just looks awesome. And then wait a minute, hold up. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Double tap. Yes, double tap. Right there, right in front of your face. On just right front and center on the gun. I really think this is hinting that double tap is coming back into the game, which would be absolutely awesome. And the fact that it's just different things from different perk machines. And moving further, to the end of it, we've got the Juggernog can as the muzzle. Like, how cool is that? Look at that. Same thing, you shoot an explosion of color and they explode into the perk cans and colorful stuff. So these weapons are powerful enough to basically disintegrate whatever enemy it shoots, whatever person it hits, or zombie or whatever. Explode it into a colorful mist and only leave gobblegums and perk cans behind. And we even have a little spaceman gun charm. We have a Juggernaut emote, which is pretty cool. It's just, he drinks it, acting like, oh, it's hurting him, but then he's like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And then we have the back alley loading screen, further ingraining into us that this is a cyberpunk type of character. He comes from a post-apocalyptic, maybe future, a dystopian future, where things are run down. He's got the original Juggernog machine. I can't really make out everything in this loading screen, but there's a whole bunch of like really cool details throughout this, different TV screens. It just looks great. And overall, it just makes you think, like, what is it that this character has been on? What journey has this character been on? And you see, like, he's got like some sort of watch on. He's fully decked out with all this stuff, and it just looks so cool. This is what I love about video games. The fact that they can tell a whole story with something without speaking a word. The fact that they let the different props and different environments tell the story for you is what I absolutely love probably the most about video games and just about storytelling in general. I just love the idea of, like, you just look at something and you can tell that this character has been through stuff. This character tells a story. You can tell where he's been, what adventures he's probably been on. You can imagine it. The things that he's probably had to fight through and much more just by looking at what is on this character. And I love that so much. I haven't really been doing much game development lately, but I gotta say, this skin just gets me really excited. It makes me wanna not only like engross myself into the world of zombies further, but also go about creating more of my own games. Like, I've done that before. I've done game development before. I haven't been doing it as much, but it just makes me want to get back into it and just make really cool worlds that tell stories. Worlds that don't just have everything spoon-fed to you, but just by looking at something, you can tell, or you can at least come up with some ideas of what have happened here and what direction maybe it's going in. I just love that so much, and it just makes me so excited. So that's why I think this is the most important skin in Call of Duty ever, at least for Black Ops 6. I don't know every skin ever, but I just know that this skin, just in itself, it's just one of the most important ones that you can have, for me at least, just because it's more than just something that looks cool. It's something that tells a story. And that's what I just love so much about video games, movies, whatever. the fact that it can tell a story without saying a word. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to make a fun video here talking about something that I thought was really cool. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to scroll down below, leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord, all that fun stuff. And with that being said, I really do appreciate you watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.